Hello, everyone. My name is Sylvia Zamarripa. I am the president of the American International Club of Rome. And today, to celebrate Thanksgiving, we bring to you this special video production of American families celebrating this traditional holiday in Italy. What does Thanksgiving mean to you?
It is all about people being together, and there's not a gift exchange, and there's no kind of religious symbolism to it in that way. So it's sort of inclusive and everybody can be at the table.
Thanks. I mean, literally at the dinner table, usually someone gives some kind of blessing or thanks or something. It might be for health, for the family that they have, often for the people are grateful for the sacrifices of military families. That's usually something that's mentioned. And so I think it absolutely is about Thanksgiving, about giving thanks.
It means getting together with family and eating a lot and celebrating everything we're thankful for. I grew up in a very Christian home, and so it was really normal for us to have that gratitude in our life always. That was just kind of our normal life. But it was really nice to get together on Thanksgiving and just really share that and hear everything that my family was thankful for that maybe we knew about already, but we were able to really vocalize that.
It's no different than probably when my great-great-great-grandfather used to plow our fields back in Indiana back in 1860. I doubt if our Thanksgiving has changed a whole lot. Maybe the setting has, but even then we have pictures where they had the turkey and the corn and the mashed potatoes and the family coming together to celebrate a harvest, a bounty that they had to feed their family for the next year and celebrate life together. So I would say it hasn't changed much over the years in Indiana, where I'm from, and mainly, hopefully, across the United States.
How has this holiday changed for you over the years?
Well, when I was a kid, Thanksgiving was more of a time when my family would watch a lot of football games in between filling their plates up, and I never liked football, so I never really joined in on that. I always loved sweet potatoes and I always loved pumpkin pie, so those were constant.
Per me è importante preservare le tradizioni perché ci insegnano da dove veniamo, per cui è una cosa che viene tramandata di generazione in generazione, le tradizioni.
Usually I work on Thanksgiving and we celebrate it on Saturday or Sunday instead of on Thursday because I can take the day off. I have my own office, so I can take the day off if I want to, but it's easier to just celebrate with the rest of my in-laws on Saturday or Sunday, or even my friends on the weekend instead of a Thursday because everyone else is working. And so I usually end up working on that day also. And so that's one reason it's changed.
I think we celebrate the same way we always have, family around the table, the turkey, the cranberry sauce, and the very traditional meal of, corn and stuffing and all those things. But I think when we get together as a family today, my family back home sometimes for these gatherings this year will be different under COVID, of course, but we would have 60 to 65 people in my house.
How important is it for you to preserve American traditions?
We try very hard on the Thanksgiving dinners that we do and on the events. We want to use local ingredients in every way, and we source everything locally from farmers or from producers that are in Italy. And so if we don't find something traditional, we adapt.
It's very different to celebrate Thanksgiving in Italy, and I think it depends on the family. So we do know some families who have a big oven in Italy, so that they can cook a turkey. Because Italian ovens in general are quite small, they would never be able to handle the capacity of a large American turkey, which is also hard to find in Italy. Hard to find a real whole turkey. You might find a turkey leg. So I think the gatherings in Italy when Thanksgiving is celebrated are much smaller. It might be just a handful of friends, and it might be just almost like a regular dinner.
It's really been great too because I've been able to usually, not this year because we have COVID, but usually it's really nice too because I get to think about which friends I want to share the holiday with. And so every year my husband and I, we pick 2 or 3 different families that we celebrate the holiday with. And it's always so fun for them too because all of our Italian friends love Thanksgiving and they always get really excited to see the big turkey and have this special American holiday, because they usually mix up the 4th of July and Thanksgiving. So when we invite them over for the 4th of July, they're always a little disappointed that there's not a big turkey. And instead for Thanksgiving, they're really excited to see the big turkey and have this huge American holiday. And
well, it's different, obviously. You know, we know the Italians aren't going to celebrate it, so we're going to have our own little Thanksgiving here at Villa San Sebastiano here, I guess, next week on Thursday. So, you know, it's when you look around, you see them not celebrating here, but I think the Italians celebrate Thanksgiving in their own way. They have their own holidays that I think they look at across their nation and the abundance of food and access to food. And there's no place in the world where I think food's any more important than it is in Italy, because obviously it's some of the best in the world, obviously.
Thank you for joining us. On behalf of the American International Club of Rome, myself, our Vice President, Marco Elser, our Treasurer, Diana Rocco, and our entire board, we wish you a very happy Thanksgiving.